Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Plainsman Arena here in Airdrie. I'm Simon Chaskovsky. You're watching CROW Lacrosse, and we have got ourselves a hell of a matchup in between the Rockyview Silvertips and the Calgary Shamrocks. Two absolutely incredible teams in their own right, going at it right before the playoffs as it is quickly creeping up on us. We've got the national anthem. I'll be right back with you after that. All right, we are moments away from the opening face-off here as both teams get ready to go. Both teams are currently first in their respective divisions. The Shamrocks have only lost once with a 15-1 record. The Silvertips sitting at 12-4, just 1 point above the team in second. Heading in to take the face-off will be Caius Adams. On the other side, I believe that is going to be, I think that's Liam O'Dwyer for the Shamrocks. Both players get ready to go. We're underway. It'll be the Shamrocks winning this one. O'Dwyer's heading down the floor. He's going to take it himself, finds a pass. This one bounces right by him. Silvertips pick it up. We're going to get this one's going to get put back down. There's some sort of violation there. Shamrocks get possession in the offensive zone. They're going to work their way around. Dobbin not quite able to get that one off. They're going to head back down the floor. Huster trying to do something with it. It'll get knocked off his stick. Tyler Auger all alone. Walking this one in, takes the shot. Doesn't quite find McDonough. This one gets knocked off of him. And now Penner's going to head down the floor. He'll dump this one down. The Shamrocks get the chance to return. They're going to send out some fresh legs. They'll start in the corner. He's going to rush in, sees a lane, sides against the shot, but they're going to say he had a foot down in the crease. This one's going to go back down the floor. So the Silvertips get a chance in the offensive zone. Minute gone. Still nothing as for shots. They're going to walk around with it. Taking this one into the corner. That's Karst with it. Finds his teammate on the right side. He'll try and push in, tries the long shot, goes off the shoulder and wide. Shamrock's going to head the other way. He'll walk this one in himself. Doesn't like the shot. It's Eric Johnston with it. He'll drop this one off as the Shamrocks make a few changes. Get their offensive specialists out here. They're going to find Dobbin on the wing. He'll walk in with it. Pushing in, takes the shot off the shoulder of McDonough. Second chance, ends up bouncing awry. McDonough gets a stick on. This one heads all the way down the floor, decides to slow this one right on down. Finds Chase Penner. Penner's on the wing. He'll try and push in. Doesn't find a teammate. Sends it to center. Contreras pushing his way in. Silvertips still looking for a shot. They're running out of shot clock though. This one bounces off the shin pad. Second chance won't go either. Shamrocks get possession. He'll get knocked down. It'll stay in his stick. Not for long, though. Silvertips rushing in. They throw this one across the crease, but Josh Pilsner was able to get in front of it. Shamrocks trying to push in. Captain has it. This one gets bobbled. Ends up on the floor. They'll send it back up high. Find someone in front, but he'll bobble the shot as this one goes wide. Shamrocks quick to pick it back up. Only 3 seconds on the shot clock, able to get a long one off as they'll head the other way. He'll try and push his way in, decides against trying to do it alone and hands it off. Moving in with it is Montgomery. He's got it on the wing, finds a friend, dives right in, but won't quite be able to beat Pilsner. The Silvertips get this one back. They'll walk in with it. Fakes the shot, trying to find a teammate. He'll get knocked around. Sent to the other side. Thinking about it. He's going to walk in, tries the long shot. Pilsner gets in front, rebound chance! Silvertips will break the tie. It's an excellent shot right in front there. Gets them on top to start us off. They're able to beat Josh Pilsner. The home team jumps on top early here. We'll get ready for the second face-off of this one. It'll be O'Dwyer picking up the face-off win second time so far. This one's bobbled, though. Both teams fighting for it. Silvertips will get it first. Shamrocks get the steal quick, though. They'll head the other way. Rushing in alone. He'll slow down. As Dobbin has it. He's looking for someone, finds the other side. Nearly a breakaway chance. He gets knocked off his stick. And this one's going to get given right back to the Shamrocks. They're going to work it out. Diving shot somehow stays out. That one was close. Dobbin in the corner, not able to hold on to it. He'll get a second chance at it. This one goes back over the blue. Ends up at center. Still not quite able to clear. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Dobbin turns back around with it as he sends it across and goes off for a change. Siege has it. Finds a teammate on the other side. He tries to push in. Won't get far. Jose cross to Siege. Tries the shot. No good. This one's bobbled. Both teams not quite able to grab it. It looks like it'll go to the Shamrocks. Siege is the first one to pick it up. Sends it to the other side. Rushing in. Has a chance. Gets pushed off. Jose sends it over. Nearly gets knocked out of his stick. It will. This one's on the floor. Shamrocks pick it up again. Ends up back up high. Long shot. McDonough gets in front of it. Holding this one against the wall. This one's going to get dropped off. Silvertips get the chance to head the other way. He'll rush up alone. That's LaFleur. He's moving in alone. Penner tries to go 5-hole, won't find it. Shamrocks get the chance to head the other way. Aiden Gorse trying to catch them on a change. Silvertips trying to head down the floor. This one's bobbled at center. Still, oh no, they will get it here as they move in. This one's going to get dropped off at center. Shamrocks getting the chance to go the other way. 1-0, still your score so far through 6. Silvertips were able to jump ahead off of a rebound shot. Shamrocks trying to muscle their way in. This one gets bobbled off his stick. Silvertips walking with it out here. He'll take a couple fakes here, sends it into the corner. Time running out on the shot clock. Has to shoot it. This one will get stopped. Pilsner finds a receiver deep. This one gets intercepted. Silvertips will have it along the wall now. Gets a chance to slow things down. Sent back out to center. Trying to find someone open, won't be Pilsner. Second chance maybe. This one bounces over the net though. Pilsner's had to face a few tough shots early in this one. Johnston sends this one up. And we'll see a few fresh Shamrocks out there. So that's Jose. Siege takes the shot. That one goes off the shin of McDonough. So they're going to head down. Levine has it. He'll slow it down. Waits for a few teammates, hands it off to Penner and goes off himself. 12:25 left on the clock here. So they continue to work with it. They'll send it over. Looking for a shot. Won't find it. Sends it back to Penner. Penner finds someone in front. Won't get the shot off. Tries to muscle his way in. Takes the long one. That one whistles right on by Pilsner and ends up in the corner. The Shamrocks will pick it up. They'll send a long pass. This one is going to end up bouncing off the boards and heading right back to him. They'll call an over and back. And this one's going to get dropped right off. It looks like we're going to get our first penalty of this one, assessed to the Shamrocks, I believe. Means the team that currently is up 1-0 is going to get the chance to go on the power play. Taking it at center will be the Silvertips as they work their way in. They're going to try and increase their lead against currently the best team in Junior B Alberta lacrosse. This one's going to go all the way down the floor. Maybe a chance shorthanded, rushing up. Not able to beat McDonough, though, as he falls on the way back. Silvertips. Still a minute 30 left on the power play. Few fancy passes. Takes the shot, goes off the shin pad. Pilsner stays strong. He picks this one up. He'll send it back to the corner. And it looks like the Silvertips are going to get it right back with a fresh shot clock as well. He'll work around with it. Long shot. Pilsner's able to get in front of it. And the Shamrocks are going to head the other way. Still a man down for a minute, or at least until the 9-minute mark here. Aiden Gorse walks it in alone. Captain doesn't like it, hands it off. The Shamrocks are going to hold possession here, as he knows he has to walk it in. Takes the long shot and goes right into the stick of Caden McDonough. Silvertips now heading the other way. This one's picked up by Penner. 30 seconds left on their power play here. We'll see if they can make something of it. They'll continue to rotate it, trying to fake out Pilsner. Won't get him by him on that one, though, as he was able to stay strong. Walking in, second chance. That one goes wide, as Mason Schroeder had an excellent chance, but wasn't able to beat him. This one's picked up by the Silvertips, and with that, their power play is over. He'll have this one in the corner. Few fake passes. Sends it all the way over to Schroeder. Back to the corner. Fakes it. Back to the opposite corner. Long shot. It'll be Pilsner who gets in front of this one. They're going to send a long pass all the way down the floor. It'll get blocked. As the Shamrocks get a chance here on offense. Fresh new shot clock and some fresh legs out there. He'll walk back behind the goal of McDonough. Tries to find someone in front. This one bobbles off the boards. Shamrocks recover. Dobbin diving in. Won't beat McDonough. Trying to find someone open. He'll send this one far. It looks like he's got it, but he'll have to slow down. The Silvertips have to turn this one back around. Walking in the corner with it is going to end up being Montgomery. The Silvertips try and make something of this rush. Nearly a rebound chance. Wasn't able to find it. This one's on the stick of Tweet. He'll take it to the corner. Gets knocked off his stick. Now the Shamrocks get the chance to rush up the other way. They're still down a goal with just under 12 minutes in this one. He'll stop with it at the blue line. Trying to find someone, and he will, as they start to rotate it. Finds Ferretti. He'll get knocked down, and that'll get turned over. Silvertips with the chance to head the other way. He's going to pass this one right off. Finds Contreras. Contreras sends it over. Finds Dunbar Corenda. Schroeder didn't like the shot. Decided not to take it. Montgomery gets pinned in the corner. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And it'll be the Shamrocks getting possession here with the chance to head the other way. I believe that's Aiden Gorse rushing up the floor. He'll hand it off. Rushing in with it now, Zane Fletcher. Haven't seen much of him so far in the first. Dobbin finds Fletcher. Ooh, nearly did. Some excellent defense from the Silvertips. Was able to stop that rush. That has given Zane Fletcher many of his, I believe, league-leading goals. Silvertips have it on the outside here. Tries the long shot. Penner wasn't able to beat Pilsner. As Gorst is going to rush up with it. Tries the shot. He'll beat McDonough. And they have tied this one right up here. That one comes off the stick of Nolan Highcamp. That makes 3 goals on the season for Highcamp so far. And that ties us up with 6:52 left in the first period here. Be sure to get your CROW LAX 50/50 tickets. Draw will take place following the playoffs on Monday, July 29th, with a maximum take-home of $10,000. Scan the QR code on your screen now or visit our social media channels for more information. At CROW LAX TV on Instagram and X. And all the proceeds go to all of the wonderful teams playing for CROW LAX Lacrosse. Schroeder has it on the outside. He'll drop to a knee. Still able to hold on to it. Sends it to the corner. Back up high. Tries the long shot. Misses the net. Picks it back up. Second chance. They'll get this one on net, though. Shamrocks pick up the rebound, and they'll head the other way. Seth Miller has it. Tries to send this one all the way around. Won't quite get there. Both teams fighting for it. Looks like the Silvertips will be the first one to grab it. He's going to head the other way. Picking this one up is Cam Fooster. Along the boards. He'll take a swat at it. Won't quite get much of it. The Shamrocks get possession back. He's all alone. He'll wait for a few friends. It'll be Hale Dobbin picking this one up. He'll have it along the wing. Takes the screen. Goes back up to center. Takes the shot. Bounces wide. Silvertips heading the other way quick here. Passes it over. Tries the shot. Pilsner will get the better of him. Few rushes here Won't quite work. They'll find Gorst up alone. He'll push his way in. Has to beat a few people. Won't quite be able to, but he'll hold on to it. Shamrocks have it in the corner. I believe that's Blake Anderson with it. Long pass. Finds the stick, but you won't be able to hold on to it for too long as this one ends up in the corner. We'll get a shot clock violation and the Silvertips will head the other way. So they hand this one off. Montgomery starts with it. He'll hand it over to Penner. Long pass to the center. Walking it in. Back to Penner. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Rotates it around. Long shot. Pilsner will grab it. He'll try a long pass. Won't quite find it. Penner steals this one. He's going to head the other way. Odd man rush. Shoots it in, and he'll bury it, breaking the tie. That makes 17 on the season for Penner. As we get ready for the face-off here. This one's picked up by the Shamrocks. O'Dwyer has to send this one backwards due to pressure. Finds Gorst. Back to the corner. The Shamrocks will start their offense right up. 17 on the shot clock. Back up to center. He'll rush in, sees a lane. Won't last too long, though, as Dobbin has to turn around. Tries again, takes the shot off the shoulder of McDonough. Ferretti tries to find Fletcher. Won't quite get that one off. And we've got a hand in the air, as it looks like we'll see the first penalty for the Silvertips in this one. A pretty good opportunity for the Shamrocks to try and get back ahead here or tie it up. 3:48 left on the clock here. So McDonough has had to face a lot of tough shots so far in this one. But I'm sure plenty of very tough ones are going to come right here. Fletcher fakes, sends it back up high. Dobbin has it. Didn't like the shot. Back to Dobbin. Long shot. That one whistles wide. Dobbin tries to stop it, and he will. Fletcher in the corner, back up high, finds Dobbin. Dobbin back to Fletcher, didn't like it, back up high. As they try and find someone down the middle, but that one ends up bouncing wide. Dobbin not quite able to recover it. It'll be the Silvertips with it. He'll try and head the other way. Bounces off his stick. Picked back up by Dobbin. Pass this one across. Back to Fletcher in the corner. They'll continue to rotate this one. 21 on the shot clock. Finds Siege. Back to Dobbin. Long shot whistles wide. Off the boards there. Blake Anderson fighting for it. Tweed will pick it up. They've got the chance to waste a little bit of clock here on this penalty kill. Contreras has it. He pushes in. Sends this one backwards to Shabak. Contreras has it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. They need to get something off. He's going to walk this one in. Tries the long shot, and he'll bury it on the penalty kill. The Silvertips jump up by 2. Still 22 seconds left in the Shamrocks power play, but that one sure has to sting. As we get back underway. Shamrocks pick up the face-off win here. I don't think they've lost one yet, as O'Dwyer has been perfect from within the circle. Miller has it. Shamrocks picking it up down low. Sides against the shot, sends it back up high. They'll continue to rotate this. Penalty kill over. Shamrocks long shot, bounces off the pad and back out. The Silvertips pick this one up and head the other way. Maybe a breakaway chance. Sides against it, slows this one right down. Penner has it. He'll rush on the outside. Won't find much. Sends it back out to center. Finds Shabak. Down to the corner to the captain. Tries to find someone breaking down the middle. He'll get toppled over on the chance. And it looks like we'll see a penalty here. That'll be a Shamrock head into the box. So for the remaining minute 12 of the first period and a little bit of the second, the Shamrocks will be on the penalty kill. They'll take it in from center. Pass it to Schroeder, down to the corner, back to Schroeder. This one, it finds itself up high. Tries the shot, it's blocked. Chance down the other way, that's Gorst. Rushing in alone. Tries the shot, won't beat him. Seaborn gets knocked down. 45 seconds left here. So now the Silvertips have it. Back to Penner. Finds Schroeder. Not able to get the shot off as this. It'll be the Shamrocks knocking it off his stick. He'll head down the other way. 30 seconds left on the clock. As they try and slow this one down a little bit. 15 seconds on the shot clock. He'll try and push his way in. McGrin. Nice spin move. Won't quite fool him. Tries the shot, it'll get blocked by the Silvertips. 4 seconds on the clock. He's trying all alone. Has to shoot it. Long one. Won't get too far. And that'll do it here for the first period. Your score through 20, 3-1, as the Silvertips lead at home heading into the last 40 minutes of this one. And we will be alongside you for all of that. All right, welcome back. We've got the second period just about to get underway. Your score so far through 20 is 3-1 with the Silvertips currently sitting in the lead. You're watching CROW Lacrosse. As we wait for things to get underway, there's 48 seconds left in the power play for the Silvertips as they currently have the chance to try and increase their lead. So far, their goaltender McDonough has had to be very strong, and he's been all for it. League leading in save percentage, sitting at 8.8, I believe, .7. As my printer decided to cut off that last digit. But nonetheless, we're getting ready for the opening faceoff. Liam O'Dwyer so far has been perfect, and he'll remain so, as he wins this one right to a Silvertip. As that'll be Colty Berg picking that up. He hands it off as they'll get their offense going. They'll find the captain. Back to Penner, back to the corner. Finds Shabak. To Penner once again. Cross to Schroeder, it gets intercepted. He'll head the other way. Pushing his way down the floor, that's Seaborn. Seaborn gets knocked into the boards. Trying to find a pass. Won't find it, he'll get knocked back out to center. He'll move all alone, finds himself back behind the goal. Back up high, Zane Fletcher with it now. He's the goal leader on the season for the Shamrocks. Pass that one up to Dobbin. He has to shoot it. He will. It goes off the pad of McDonough, and the Silvertips will head the other way. Sending this one in. He'll get blown down before he gets the shot off. It is. It'll be the Silvertips taking a penalty here. I wasn't sure at first, as there was a lot of confusion on the floor for a second there. Hale Dobbin's going to take it at center. As the Shamrocks get a power play. Yeah, Shamrocks get a power play here. I scared myself for a second there. Dobbin down to the corner. They'll rotate it. Tries the tap shot right over the top, but McDonough was able to get it. They'll continue to rotate it around the outside. Almost a full shot clock. Sends it down low. Dobbin finds someone in front. They'll score as the Shamrocks bring us back within one. I believe that one came off the stick of Seth Miller, but there's so many quick passes there. I honestly couldn't tell you if I'm 100% sure on that one, but if it did, that would make Seth Miller, that would give him 28 on the season. As O'Dwyer goes in to take the face-off, across from him, it's going to be Levine. O'Dwyer's going to win this one again. He's going to rush in by himself, passes it off. Fletcher has it. As they hand it over. He's going to rush in with it. Dobbin, spinning shot, gets blocked in front, and you know that one stung. Dobbin has it now. He'll push in, finds Fletcher in front, but bounces off his boot. This one will bounce into the corner. Silvertips still able to grab that one right back, and ends up all the way down the floor. It'll be Pilsner who ends up grabbing it, bobbles it a few times, hands it over to Gorst. Puts his shoulder down, able to get by the first defender. He'll send it down low. 2.5 minutes gone so far here. 3-2 is your score. So far, the only team to score in the second period is the Shamrocks. They got a diving chance there, no good. Silvertips heading back down the floor once again. As Shabak has it. He'll send it over. Finds Penner. Penner sees someone, shoots it, and scores. And that makes 2 for him so far tonight. So that's 18 goals on the season for him now. Explore Fort Saskatchewan. Discover a place where family fun meets opportunity. Visit their historic downtown, scenic parks, and river valley. Work in a thriving community and play where every moment is memorable. Visit, work, and play in Fort Saskatchewan. So we're going to see a big hit along the boards here. Ref's got a hand in the air. Looks like they'll just be giving it back to the Silvertips, and we'll get back underway. He's going to get knocked around in the corner. As we've got a hand in the air. Ooh. Tension's flaring up a little bit there. And it looks like they're going to send Schroeder to the box for that one. And he's not too happy about it. Oh, it won't be Schroeder. It looks like they're going to send someone else in to go serve. It's going to be Contreras. The Shamrocks are going to get another power play now. Taking it out at center is going to be Hale Dobbin. Back up high to Dobbin. Doesn't like the shot. Nice back pass. Finds someone on the other side. Dobbin sends it low. Back up high. Sends it to the corner. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Dobbin likes the shot. That one gets blocked though. Second chance, won't quite fly. Dobbin turns back with it. Back out high. Long shot. It'll bounce right on in. That one comes off the stick of Blake Anderson. That makes 13 on the season for him. Brings us back to a score of 4-3. The Shamrocks have been chasing for most of this game, but they sure have kept it close. As now they're back to just being down by 1. As this one is won by the Silvertips. It'll be the Shamrocks who get to it first. The captain picks it up and he'll take it to the corner. Gorst takes it behind the goal. He'll send it up high. Rushing in with it, sees a lane, shoots it, but it'll be McDonough getting the better of him. As now the Silvertips can head the other way. This one's on the stick of Cam Fooster. Knocked off his stick though. Eric Johnston heading down. Only one man to beat. Spin move, didn't like the shot. Finds someone on the other side, bounces off his shoulder. As this one ends up back behind the net. Couple of hard saves there for McDonough. Ooh, wait, what happened there? Turnover, Shamrocks heading the other way. It looked like he couldn't find it. The Shamrocks get their offense going. Be Dobbin. He's going to walk it to the right side. He'll face a bit of pressure, finds a screen, decides to turn back, sends it to the corner. He'll send this one all the way across. Few Shamrocks rushing in. It'll find McDonough, but he'll be able to stop it and send it down the floor. Now the Silvertips will push in with it. Finds Penner. He sees the lane. Long shot. It's blocked. The Shamrocks trying to push it back down. Silvertips will find it first. They'll shoot this one in. Bounces off the glass. And this one's heading over for the Shamrocks. Heading down the floor now. That's Oliver Miller. Hands it to Dobbin. And he'll have it in the corner. He'll push in alone. Too much defense. Finds someone in front. Fakes the shot. Sends it back to the corner. And now the Silvertips get to head the other way. 6 minutes gone here in the second period. 4-3 is your score. Silvertips still continue to hold on to the lead that they gained early in the first period. Contreras has it. He's going to walk around the outside with it. Tries to push in. Finds the captain. But he wasn't quite able to beat Pilsner as he was able to drop to his knees quick. Sperati has it. He'll push in alone. Tries the shot. McDonough will beat him. And he's going to send this one down. Wasn't quite able to find his teammate in the Shamrocks recovery. Sperati has it. He'll wait for a few teammates to get set up. Dobbin will set a screen for him. That one's a hard one. Dobbin picks it up in middle, finds the shot, and he'll bury it as well, as the Shamrocks have tied things right up here. As we get ready for the face-off here. 13-15 left in the second period. And this is the first time since, I believe, 2 minutes in the first period that we've been tied up. So the Silvertips pick it up, and they'll head down the floor. Trying to push in, tries the shot, won't quite find Pilsner as this one bounces out. Shabak has it, rushes forward with it. Spins with it, tries the shot, Pilsner stays strong. He sees someone deep, he'll find him. That's Dobbin rushing up. Pushing in, won't quite find that shot. So now the Silvertips are going to head the other way. And he'll wait for a few fresh legs. Picking this one up is going to be Mason Schroeder. He rushes across the middle, finds someone on the wing. Back to Schroeder. He'll send it to the corner. That's Montgomery. Montgomery gets pushed out the center. Finds someone rushing in. That's Contreras, knocked over the net. Montgomery will end up fumbling this one. And now the Shamrocks are heading the other way. He's got a teammate with him. Thinks he can beat him, won't quite be able to as he'll get put down in the corner. So he'll try a few things there, sends it back out to center. Shamrock's still able to hold on to it. Only 8 seconds on the shot clock and he knows it. Tries the shot. Easy save there from McDonough. Now the Silvertips will try and slow things down a little bit. Sending it into the corner, finds a lane. Pilsner able to get in front of it. He'll head to the corner to pick it up. Sends it out to center for the captain. Nine minutes are gone here in the second period. Almost knocked off Gorst's stick. Miller has it, trying to push in. He'll get knocked down. And this one will be given to the Silvertips. As Miller forces him into the corner, he'll have to spin around and find a teammate. Sends this one all the way down the floor. This one's picked up by DeGroot. Ooh, he'll miss this one as it bounces all the way down. And the Shamrocks are going to get the chance in the offensive zone. This one's picked up by Fletcher. He'll push his way in. Tries to find someone cutting down the middle, won't find him. As the Silvertips try and rush up with it now. He'll send it out to center. Pushing in. Dropped off, though. Looks like it was nearly the Shamrocks ball to pick up, but the Silvertips will beat him to it. It'll end up being a shot clock violation, and now the Shamrocks will head the other way. Oliver Miller has it. Finds someone in the middle. Shot and scored! As that one's going to come off the stick of a Shamrock, and he'll bury it as well, as that'll be their first lead of this one. At Vimy Lacrosse, excellence is the standard. Led by some of the province's most decorated and experienced instructors, they are dedicated to molding well-rounded student athletes. Vimy Lacrosse is the fusion of sports, academics, and personal growth. Unleash your potential with Vimy Lacrosse. Explore the academy by visiting vimyedmonton.ca/lacrosse. We're back underway. This one's going to get flung all the way down into the corner. The Shamrocks will get the chance to pick it up and head down the floor. They'll pick it up in the corner now. Dobbin pushing in, diving shot. McDonough will get there. The Silvertips will send it all the way down. He'll pass this one off. And makes his way around the outside here. Finds a teammate, that's Schroeder. Schroeder finds Contreras, who finds Penner. Penner rushes in with speed, long shot. Picked up by Contreras. He'll send it to the corner. As they try and set something up with their new reset shot clock. Schroeder thought he saw a lane. Ends up making one of his own, but it'll be Pilsner who gets there. Sending this one all the way down the floor now. Just by the stick of Nolan Highcamp. The Silvertips are able to get the recovery and head the other way. They set a few screens. Nice shot. Just bounces it a little wide. Now heading the other way is going to be O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer finds someone rushing down the center. He'll get knocked down. And we've got a hand in the air. And it looks like we've got a penalty. As heading to the box here is going to be Cole Tweet for the Silvertips. Means that the Shamrocks are going to jump on the power play here. As now they have the chance, while playing ahead, to see if they can extend their lead. So they rotate this one. Dobbin up at the center. He thinks about the shot. Sends it back over. Tries to find Fletcher down low, but he'll miss. They'll try the shot here. This one bounces off the pads. Back up to Dobbin, and they've reset the shot clock. Dobbin sends it to the corner. Back to Dobbin. They continue to pass back and forth. Finds Fletcher on the other side. Didn't like the shot. Up high to Dobbin. Tries to find that right corner. Won't quite get there. Dobbin. They'll rotate it a bit more. Back up high to Dobbin. They're running out of time. Fletcher walks in, tries the shot. McDonough will get there as he's trying to find a teammate. The Silvertips are holding on to it here. Only 4 men on the floor. So they're going to try and waste the clock down, excuse me. Contreras tries the shot. Won't be able to beat Pilsner 5-hole. It's Dobbin. He's going to hold on to it and walk to the corner. Passes this one over. This one finds Negrin. Back over to Fletcher as they start to rotate things once again. Fletcher back to the corner. They need to shoot this one. Goes off the pad. Bounces wide. They'll get it right back. Fletcher takes it up high at center. The penalty's starting to wind down. They'll set a screen, walks in, misses the shot, and this one goes out to center. He'll be all alone, though, as he gets the chance to pick it right up out of the penalty box. Finds someone cutting on the other side. Ooh, but Pilsner gets there first. As this one gets bobbled and sent to the corner. And we've got a hand in the air. Explore Fort Saskatchewan. Discover a place where family fun meets opportunity. Visit their historic downtown, scenic parks, and river valley. Work in a thriving community and play where every moment is memorable. Visit, work, and play in Fort Saskatchewan. We're going to see the Silvertips heading on the power play here, as they've got the chance to tie things up before the third period. Finds Schroeder. They continue to try and find an open lane. Penner didn't like what he saw. Long shot. Wasn't quite there. Shabak back to Penner. Back up high. Long shot, and he'll find it. And that'll tie things up at 5. That one comes off the stick of Walker. This one's won by the Silvertips. They'll have to send it all the way down. He'll push it up himself. Ooh, but gets knocked in the boards. That was a bone-crushing hit. As he gets pushed around. Shamrocks able to recover as they head down the floor. Finds someone in deep. Dobbin rushing it alone. Won't quite get the shot he's looking for, though. So now the Shamrocks trying to get a chance to slow this one down. Looks like the Silvertips are trying to push him into his own bench. And we've got a hand in the air. Oh, some players out there aren't too happy. So the Shamrocks have a chance to play with an extra man. So they'll continue to rotate it. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Find someone up high, long shot, and picked right up. It's a rebound chance. So Shamrocks continue to hold on to it. So they continue to try and find something here. Got plenty of time on the clock. Over to Fletcher, long shot. Whistles right on by and all the way down the floor. And now we're going to see what that penalty is. It's going to end up being a cross-checking call, I believe. And it'll be a Silvertip going in to serve. Be sure to get your CROW LAX TV 50/50 tickets. The draw will take place following the playoffs on Monday, July 29th. Ooh, with a maximum take-home of $10,000. Scan the QR code on your screen right now in the bottom right, or visit our social media channels for more information at CROW LAX TV on Instagram and X. They'll find him up high. They continue to rotate it. Shamrocks looking for someone to break the tie. Dobbin won't quite find it there. That one bounces off a pad and ends up back up high. Back up to Dobbin. They continue to work this one around. Back to Dobbin. Finds someone cutting down the middle, but McDonough finds him as well. Second chance, whistles over the crossbar. This one's turned over. Shamrocks fighting for it, and it looks like they'll be the first ones to get it, but it won't quite matter. Dobbin has it, sends it to the corner. He sees a lane, decides not to take it. Dobbin down to Fletcher. They continue to try and find something. Dobbin whistles this one in. It ends up fine, I believe, the back of the knee of Chase Tweed, as that one definitely hurt. Dobbin, long shot, didn't quite find anything. They'll pick it up. 33 seconds left on the power play. So they continue to try and find something here. Dobbin walks by the screen, sides against the shot, whistles this one in, and that one comes off the stick of Blake Anderson. As they break the tie. And that makes 14 on the season for Anderson. 2:31 left in the second period here. So far it's 6-5. The Shamrocks just barely ahead. As we get ready for the face-off. O'Dwyer's going to get the win here. Hands it right off, and he'll head off for a change. They get their offensive specialists out there, sending it to the corner. Back up high, likes the shot. McDonough likes it more as he picks this one up. He's gonna hand it off. And now the Silvertips heading the other way. They're moving forward with it. It will be the Shamrocks picking it up in the corner. As Ferrati heads down the floor. Zane Fletcher is able to bury this one. I wasn't even sure what happened there. The only reason I knew they scored is because of the celebration, as you knew he was happy to put his team up by 2. As that's going to make 41 on the season for him. Minute 44 left in the second period now. As the Shamrocks are trying to run away with it. It's been a close game so far for just about 38 minutes. Let's see if the Silvertips can get a little bit of momentum going into the third. And we're underway. This one's won by the Silvertips as this one gets knocked over into center. Knocked out of a few sticks. It'll be the Shamrocks coming out on top of it. O'Dwyer passes this one into center. Finds something in the corner. Across. They pass it to the other side. Dobbin didn't like the shot, and he'll slow things down. He's sitting on the wing, trying to push his way in. Won't get too far as it gets knocked off his stick. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Won't quite matter. The Silvertips recover this one and head the other way. 1:08 left on the clock now. Contreras has it. That's Schroeder cutting in. Nearly found Contreras alone in the slot, but it won't quite won't get much of it. This one gets knocked off his stick. Sent back out to center. Silvertips recover it. 2-on-1, cutting in. Bounces off his stick as they weren't quite able to beat him. Shamrocks with a chance, rushing in. He'll bury it as that makes a 3-goal lead. At one point in this second period, they were down by 2, and they have quickly come back and jumped ahead, as this has been a statement period for the Shamrocks. At Vimy Lacrosse, excellence is the standard. Led by some of the province's most decorated and experienced instructors, they are dedicated to molding well-rounded student athletes. Vimy Lacrosse is the fusion of sports, academics, and personal growth. Unleash your potential with Vimy Lacrosse. Explore the academy by visiting vimyedmonton.ca/lacrosse. And I believe We got a timeout there, as both teams will head to their bench and figure out what they want to do with the final 20.4 seconds of this second period. We're going to see Levine head out to center to have a conversation with the refs. Heading out to join him will be Aiden Gorst, the captain of the Shamrocks. And it looks like that will be all that comes from it. As a goal for the Silvertips would go a long way here to starting their comeback. Taking it at center is going to be Tyler Ozay. We get ready to go. That 20 seconds starts to tick, and let's see what they've set up. As he's going to walk this one in, sending it back up high, finds a cutting Fletcher, bounces off a blocker, and it bounces right out to center, and that'll do it for the second period here. It's the final, or not final score through 40 will be 8-5. With the Shamrocks jumping ahead as they were down at the end of the first, and they have quickly turned this one right around. And we're going to have to see how the Silvertips can respond after this one. The Chaos Junior Lacrosse Club and its franchise, the Southern Alberta Chaos, are excited to announce that they will be hosting the MacDonald Cup this year. The 2024 event will be hosted in the Centennial Regional Arena in Brooks, Alberta from August 7th to 11th. After a hiatus of 27 years, the Port Saints in BC successfully hosted the 2023 tournament where the Cranbrook Black Wolves became the first champions of the Re-Christian MacDonald Cup since 1995. The 8-team event was highly enjoyed by athletes, volunteers, and numerous lacrosse fans that attended. Please join us this August. For more information, visit mcdonaldcup.ca. We're back underway here in the third period. Nice shot by the Silvertips goes wide as they're down by 3 and chasing a lead that they lost about halfway through the second period there. Aiden Gorst is going to walk through center with it. As both teams trying to get on the attack here. It'll be the Silvertips pushing up with it. Tries to pass behind his back, but it'll end up being turned over, and the Shamrocks are going to try and head the other way. He'll muscle forward. Eric Johnston has it. He'll take it to the corner. Pushes in alone, puts it over the net, and I believe he had a foot down, but it won't quite matter. As Brunton has it, hands it off to Shabak. He thought about the shot, but he'll send it to the corner instead. Whistles this one on net, won't quite go. Penner will pick it up, walks in with it. Tries the long shot off the pad and picked up by Pilsner. They'll start to head the other way now. Slowing this one on down. The Shamrocks will set up their offense. Find someone cutting in the middle. This one's bounced. A little bit too high though, as it'll find netting. Shamrocks pick this one back up. Siege trying to find Dobbin, won't quite get it there. It's going to be McDonough picking it up. Sending this one over, and now the Silvertips will head the other way. Contreras has it. Sending it over, finds Schroeder. Back down in the corner. Schroeder sets a screen, sees the lane, whistles it in on goal, but puts it a little bit left of the post. Silvertips picking it up. They'll try again. This one's blocked. And it looks like some excellent defense there from the Shamrocks will cause a shot clock violation as they force the Silvertips to miss and then block their second attempt. This one's carried over center. Picked up by Negrin. On the other side, tapped in on goal, but goes a little wide. Negrin has it. Ooh, behind the back shot won't go. Now the Silvertips will start to move their way through center. Shabak has it. Finds someone in front. Tries the behind the back shot. A little too early though, as Pilsner will grab it. Silvertips get the steal though, and they set up their offense. Shabak won't quite beat the first defender. Tries the muscle on by him. Penner finds Schroeder. Schroeder back to Shabak. This one bounces off the floor and high. Just 3 minutes gone here in the third period. No scores so far. So he's going to walk around the outside with it. Sends it to the wing. Cross to the other side. Shamrocks looking for something. They'll find Siege on the wing. He walks up to center with it. Tries the shot. Whistles a little wide and back down the floor. Picking this one up in the corner is going to be Isaac Contreras. Sends it up high to the corner. He'll push his way in. Back over. Behind the back. Pass goes a little wide as they try and grab it. It'll be the Shamrocks who get there first. Is now heading the other way. He'll be alone. Won't quite get there in time. One man to beat. Decides not to take the risk, and he'll turn back around. Waiting for a few fresh legs. They'll try and set a screen for him. Ooh, but that's going to be a huge hit, and that'll be turned right over. Nice spin move as he rushes forward. Shabak sends it to the captain. He's going to muscle his way in. Passes it to Penner. Pushing in, but won't quite get there. Bounces off a stick. Tries the diving shot. Won't quite get that one to go as it bounces off the pad of Pilsner. And they'll head back down the floor. Sending it out to center. That one finds Ferrati. Ferrati, one-hand pass, gets it to Siege. Siege, he'll tumble over. Sending it back to Ferrati. Finds a lane. It'll be McDonough who gets there. So he'll just pass this one right off. Be Contreras with it. Waits for his teammates to join him. He's going to rush into the corner. They'll set a screen for him. They continue to rotate this one around. Rushing in. Sides against the shot. 6 seconds left. Has to send it in. Misses this one, and that'll be a shot clock violation. 14:31 left in the third period here. We wait for things to get started back underway here. Be sure to get your CROW LAX TV 50/50 tickets. Draw will take place following the playoffs on Monday, July 29th, with a maximum take-home of $10,000. Scan the QR code on your screen right now in the right corner, or visit our social media channels for more information at CROW LAX TV on Instagram and X. This one's whistled in. Good save by McDonough. Silvertips will head back down the floor now, trying to pick this one up. Handing that one off to Shabak. He'll find Penner. Down low. Schroeder finds a rotating player. He'll rush in with it, decides against the shot. Long one from Penner. That one goes right off the pad. He'll get the chance to pick it back up on the wing, using his speed to rush forward. Penner to Schroeder. Schroeder likes the shot. That one bounced a little too high, though, and they'll have to go all the way down the floor to pick it back up. The Shamrocks will get it here. Fletcher with it. Sends it to the other side. They'll find Miller. Miller walks by the screen. Back outside to Fletcher. They'll send it to the wing. Tries a fake. Likes the shot. That one goes bouncing into the corner. Fletcher's the first one there. He'll pick it up. Walking this one back over. And they've got a reset shot clock. They'll find Dobbin. Fletcher's rushing in. Decides not to give it to him. Dobbin gives it off to Siege. Siege not able to hold on to it. Miller rushing in. He'll walk through a hit. Somehow he still has it. It finally gets loose. Siege gets the shot off, but bounces right off the shoulder pad. Tweet has it. He hands this one off to Contreras. 12:25 left in the third period. Contreras back up high. He'll walk in. Didn't like it. Continues with it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He knows he has to shoot, but it'll go wide. Shamrocks with a chance on the rush. It's a 2-on-1. He'll take the shot, but it bounces wide. Goes off the roof. And we'll see them head the other way. This one's on the stick of Levine. Hands it right off to Shabak. Walks off the screen from Penner. Goes off the pad. Penner goes in to retrieve it in the corner. Won't quite get there in time. Gorst has it. Doing a good job to protect it. As he rushes through center. Fakes the shot. As he hands this one off and goes off for a change. Shamrocks get their offensive specialists out there. Walking off the screen. Down low to Dobbin. Fletcher's looking for it. Ooh, wasn't quite able to get there in time, though. That was Blake Anderson on the rush, actually. Cam Fooster will walk up with it. Hands that one off to Montgomery. Down in the corner. He holds on to it. Pushing forward, back up high. They'll continue to rotate this one. Finds it at center, long shot. Pilsner didn't quite see it, but he was able to get in front of it as they send this one out to center. He'll rush up with it, but slow things right on down. Hands it off to Fletcher. They set a screen for him. Hands it off to Siege. Fletcher's looking for it, cuts in. Oh, just barely not able to grip it. As he'll run him over on his way out. Levine, trying to do it all alone, gets knocked off his stick. Shabak's there to grab it. He'll fake his way into the corner. He'll turn it over, and now the Shamrocks are heading the other way. He's all alone. Tries to find a pass, decides to walk behind the net instead. Sends it out to center. Dobbin not quite able to get there. They'll call an over and back. 10:06 left in the third period here. No scores so far in the third period. As time continues to tick for the Silvertips. They have it up high. Sending it down to the corner. As they whistle this one in on net. Didn't quite get there. Picking it up. Shamrocks are going to try and head the other way now. Miller has it. Shamrocks trying to set up in the offensive zone. Rushing in with it now, finds a lane. Wasn't quite able to get the shot off, though. So Silvertips have it now. Shabak will pick it up. Schroeder sends it to the corner. He'll walk off the screen from Schroeder. Finds him rushing in. Wasn't quite able to get the shot he was looking for, though. Now heading the other way. Shamrocks. Find someone rushing in alone. That one gets knocked off his stick. McGrin didn't quite get what he was looking for out of that one. So they find Levine. Levine sends it to Shabak. That's Contreras with it, actually. Pushing in. Penner has it now with speed. Couldn't find a lane. Passes it off. They'll rush forward, bouncing it low. Didn't quite get it off. And that'll be a shot clock violation. 8:22 left here in the third period. They'll rush along the outside here. He'll get knocked off the boards. Armstrong's going to lose it here, but it'll be recovered. Down low to Dobbin, or at least he tried to. As an excellent defensive play there from Cam Fooster to get that one back. Has to push through some physical defense. But finally they'll get set up on the offensive zone. Up high to Penner. Walks in, didn't like the shot, turns back with it. He likes the shot now, though, whistles that one in. Pilsner stays strong. They'll send this one long down the floor, and he'll have to stop with it. Walking in. That'll be Miller rushing forward. Didn't quite get there. The Silvertips will get this one back. Contreras has it now. He sent it across the floor. Silvertips trying to push in for the shot. Hand it back off. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Schroeder down low. Ooh, near chance won't go. Schroeder picks it back up with a renewed shot clock. Walking it in himself. Has to fight against a tough shot clock there. Tough defense, sorry. So now the Shamrocks will take it behind the goal. 6:50 left in the third period. They'll end up losing it due to some physical play away from the ball. He'll get pushed around. Finds Fuster. Back out. Montgomery has it now. He's going to hand this off to Contreras. Down low. They continue to rotate it. Back up high. Montgomery has it. Has to shoot it. This one bounces off the pad. Silvertips recover it. Back in front. Jumping shot. Didn't quite go. Both teams fighting for it. Looks like the Silvertips will get it back. So Montgomery has it. Finds someone on the outside. Another long shot, but this one, they're a little confused on where it is. It ends up being right behind the goal, and the Shamrocks get it back. Gorst is going to walk this one down the floor now. 6 minutes left. Siege hands this one off. They try and push their way in. Back over to Siege. To the other side. Not quite able to beat him. The Silvertips have played some great defense, but they need a few quick goals here. Shabak has it. Cole Tweet sends this one over to Schroeder. Contreras not quite able to get there in time, and the shot clock will go off. So they have to slow things down a little bit here. Rushing back in will be Dobbin. Takes a few whacks and will retreat. They try and work in. Ooh, high hit there. As we've got a hand in the air from the ref. No surprise there. As Siege will head to the box for that one, and it looked like he made a little bit of a diving pose as he was walking off there to show his opinion on that call. Explore Fort Saskatchewan. Discover a place where family fun meets opportunity. Visit their historic downtown, scenic parks, and river valley. Work in a thriving community and play where every moment is memorable. Visit Work and Play in Fort Saskatchewan. So they start to rotate things here. Fletcher sends it back up high. Dobbin has it now. Dobbin. As they continue to rotate it, he'll finally shoot it, and that one's saved by Caden McDonough. Ooh, big hit there along the boards, forces him to bobble it. We're going to see the Shamrocks pick it up in the offensive zone. 1:15 left in their power play. Dobbin has it. They send it across. This one's turned over, though. The Shamrocks try and get back. 2 players end up on the floor, as we're going to see this one blown down, and the Silvertips will head over. Levine will take it now. 3:30 left. He walks off the screen and sends it to the wing. He'll take the long shot. That one whistles by him. Bounces off the pads and back out. They continue to fight and claw their way in here. 17 on the shot clock now, 18 on the power play. Walking in. Pilsner able to make the save, and the Shamrocks will move back down the floor now. 2:45 left now. Will be on the stick of Aiden Gorst as he waits for a few teammates. Drops this one off. And the power play's over. Long shot is saved by McDonough. As he tries to find a teammate down the floor, he will. He's all alone. Whistles this one in on goal, but Pilsner will get the better of him. It ends up in the corner as he gets his own rebound, as he's looking for some teammates. They'll send it out high. And it looks like we've got a pulled goalie here for the Silvertips. So we'll get some 6-on-5. This one bounces into the, I believe that's into the bench, as the Silvertips goalie has to rush back into the net. LeGrin has it. Tries to force his way in. Walks off the screen from Dobbin. Dobbin gets it back. It's knocked off his stick. Headed it into the corner as he tries to rush in. He forces his way in alone. Off the shoulder of McDonough, who's had to be solid in this third period. Ooh, big whack there as Dobbin goes down. As we're going to see the goaltender McDonough head to the not to the box, sorry, to the bench once again. Penner's going to walk up with it, and we'll get some 6-on-5. Back up high, tries the shot. That one's a save. We'll see him shoot it. And he'll find his teammate who will score it for him. And that will more than likely do it, as the Shamrocks now lead by 4. As that one came off the stick of number 29, Ben McLean. The Shamrocks push their way in off the shoulder of McDonough. And this one's picked up, as he's going to head down the floor now as they try and set up their offense. He'll have to turn back. Of course, playing some physical defense. Shabak comes in with the screen. Long shots as Montgomery will end up scoring on that one, I believe. That's his 4th goal on the season here, but unfortunately for him and the Silvertips, it won't quite be enough. As while they are back within 3 goals in 20 seconds would be very impressive. We'll see. That'll be Levine winning this one. Silvertips will get a chance to rush up with it as the shot clock's turned off. McDonough's looking towards the bench, but so far it's looking like they're not going to call him. And they'll just let the ball tick, or the clock, sorry, tick right on down, or they'll call an over and back. With a minute or a second, 0.5 left on the clock here. Looked like even the Silvertips are sort of wondering what's the point. And the benches are just going to empty.